What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for you rascals and rapscallions out there. Now, before we jump into this one, there's something I wanted to touch upon, and that is recently I got a couple comments from a couple viewers in some of my videos asking me, like, are you okay? Is everything alright? I haven't seen any of your videos in my feed lately. And I'll explain to you guys what I explained to them, that, yeah, I'm perfectly fine, to be quite honest. I've never been better. I feel great. After I put out my early January complete horror movie collection video, I took a couple weeks off. I was just kind of burnt out through the holidays and the grind of everything. And then I jumped back into it with my Return of the Living Dead Part 3 review, which I hope you guys checked out. If you haven't, check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. And to be quite honest, this last weekend when I didn't put a video out, I forgot. That's all on me, guys. I thought I had something scheduled and I didn't, and that's my bad. So I apologize for that. I've tried to be pretty consistent ever since I started YouTube about 4 years ago. I've put out a video almost every Sunday at noon for the past 4 years. I think I've taken maybe 2 breaks off, no longer than a month. I've tried to stay consistent to you guys because if you're willing to give me your time to watch my videos, I'm very appreciative of it. And I guess what I wanted to say is just thank you to the people that reached out. I'm perfectly fine, but I really appreciate that. That makes me feel nice and warm inside, that anyone would even care enough to ask if I'm all right. Because to be quite honest, when I made this channel in the first place, I never wanted to have like 100,000 viewers or subscribers and anything like that. If I'm being honest with you, I barely promote this stuff on Facebook, Instagram. I don't even have a Twitter, none of that. It's not my bag, baby, as Austin Powers would say, but I probably should, but I don't. So I feel like a lot of the community I've built up has been organic. You guys have just stumbled upon this channel and have watched my videos and subscribed. So if you're here watching this now or you subscribe, I just want you to know I really appreciate you guys, because like I said, I never meant for this to be like a big channel. I just want to talk horror movies with you guys. And I got a really small following right now, almost 600 viewers, which is perfectly fine for me because I get enough interaction through the comments with you guys. And that's what I wanted the whole time. I just wanted to kind of express myself and talk about horror movies, because where I'm from, I don't have a lot of my close friends that live like very close to me that are into horror movies. So unless I'm going to talk on the phone all day with some of my friends that are really into horror, this is my outlet to get out my thoughts on horror movies. And it's been amazing, the little bit of a community I've built up on my channel, and I love talking with all you guys. You guys fucking rule. The whole horror community on YouTube in general is pretty rad. If you don't, for the people that are into YouTube and don't follow a lot of the YouTube channels, you're missing out, because it's a lot of good folk that make videos and a lot of good folk that watch the content. So, with that being said, thank you very much. And anyways, let's just get into this damn video. I already rambled on 3 minutes, so you know what this is going to be. This is going to be 5 horror movies I think you should own. Volume 4, I believe. These are all going to be Blu-rays. Now, this is an idea I completely stole from Christian Hanna Horror, Planet CHH. If you've never seen his stuff, check it out. Dude has awesome, awesome stuff. So let's get right into it. And right off the bat, I'm kind of cheating on this first one, because I have 3 movies I'm going to include as one, because I knew when I made this complete horror movie collection video back in early January, I was going to forget something. And lo and behold, I got my big movie rack behind me, and then I got my spinning shelf right here. You can barely see out of frame. And sometimes I'll keep like films I was watching or doing stuff on, kind of, just stacked up, how we all do it if we're collectors. And I looked down the other day, and to my horror, 3 of my favorites in my collection were sitting down there that a lot of people will never know that I had in my collection. And that is the 4Ks from Scream Factory of the original Child's Play, Child's Play 2, and Child's Play 3. Now I just got to say, these are the alternate slips I got through the pre-order, Child's Play 2 and 3. And I also have, which I don't ever know what to do with these other slips. These are the original slips that came with it for 2 and 3. So what I did was just put these blank Blu-ray inside and just kind of set these to the side. I'll save these for whatever. I love the original artwork, but that updated artwork is unbelievable. And small little tip to anybody collecting, if you're ever like thrifting or stuff like that to find used movies, I suggest buying a lot of these Blu-ray cases off Amazon, because a lot of times if you get certain, movies from the thrift store, you don't know whose hands are on them or smudged up. A lot of them have like stickers peeled off and kind of sticky. So, you could just use these new Blu-ray cases. But anyways, about these movies, these are probably three of my favorite releases of 2022. I just recently upgraded to a region-free 4K player, though I know all 4Ks are region-free, and a brand new 65-inch 4K TV, and these look absolutely amazing and loaded up with special features out the ass, man. And I will say, this is one of the best trilogies in horror. I don't really got to explain much about the Child's Play whole franchise for that matter, but I love 1, 2, and 3. Those are my very favorite, and I will say, Part 2 in particular looks absolutely amazing in 4K, especially the opening scenes when they're remaking the Chucky dolls. There's lots of yellows and bright colors in the machinery place where they're making the good guys dolls and all that. But yes, these three I highly recommend picking up. All right, what do we got next? We have Chopping Mall. So I'm kind of in the mood to watch this soon, actually, because I just got done watching Night of the Comet, which I planned on posting this weekend. I might put it out next weekend, though, just so I can get more in depth on what I want to talk about. I don't want to rush the video or anything, because I got a lot to say about that movie. But Chopping Mall, aka Killbots, is absolutely amazing. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of in the mood to watch this guy, Kelly Morelli. I think that's how you say it, yeah, in this. Absolutely love her. She is in A Night of the Comet and Chopping Mall. This is pretty much about three kids, three guys who work in a mall, and they work in like the furniture store, and they're gonna sneak in after night with these three girls and try to get laid and everything. But this mall has like new technology where they're gonna have these robots that are the security to kind of cut down on paying the humans to do it. But when like a lightning storm hits and strikes the tower, it makes these robots into killbots, and it's really cheesy fun. These robots go after these kids and they're trying to escape from the shopping mall, which I absolutely love. That this is a lot of fun. Some decent special features, some good commentary tracks. Another great release from Vestron Video. I'm not sure if this is still available, but I guarantee this is up on one of the streaming sites, probably Tubi or Pluto or something like that. But I would suggest picking this up. Vestron releases are usually pretty cheap, and they're pretty nice too. And this is actually their very first release on Blu-ray. All right, next we have one that I really was surprised by. This is a 90s horror flick, Brain Scan, with Edward Furlong, Terminator 2. This one isn't the best. It's not going to win an Oscar or anything, obviously, but this is a really fun movie right here. It's about this kid. His dad's always away on business, and he's got this big, nice house and everything with like the coolest Hey Arnold-esque bedroom. He's like really into video games, has all the top new games and everything, and he gets this mysterious game in the mail, or I think he mails away from it. It's been a minute. And he gets this game that's supposed to be like the most realistic thing, where when he plays it, it's like first person, where he goes off like creating murders and everything. And then he doesn't realize if it's actually like real life or the game, and he kind of twists him into reality and what's real and what's not. And it's all kind of like led along by this the trickster is what they call him. This guy in the cover, he's like this. They were pretty much trying to make like a new Freddy Krueger like horror icon. It just didn't hit. I could see what they were trying to do. I personally find this guy a little weird, but a lot of fun. And yeah, this is just a pretty fun movie. The next we have Event Horizon. Now, I absolutely love this one. When I first seen this, I was so shocked with Sam Neill. This was before I seen In the Mouth of Madness. I'm just used to him in non-horror roles, I guess. So it's kind of crazy to see like the lengths his character goes in this. But pretty much this is about a movie set in the future. It's kind of a science fiction horror movie where they lose this ship, the Event Horizon, over all these years or centuries or whatever, and then they find it in the atmosphere in space. So they send out this like space army to go get the ship back. And when they go inside, they uncover like some of the like most nightmarish shit they could ever see. This is pretty much like Hellraiser in space. Like they get brought into Event Horizon. The ship is pretty much hell in space. Like literally, there's lots of great visuals in this. Really cool story and plot points of like the ship kind of starts manipulating people into their worst fears to like, you just have to check this out. Now, I have to mention, too, if you have seen this, like, there is legend that there's an extended cut with, like, an extra 45 minutes of, like, some of the most gruesome and horrific things you would ever see, but it got cut, and apparently the footage is lost, which that pisses me off, because I would love to see that. But with that being said, there still is a lot of very horrific shit. Pretty much, like I said, Hellraiser in space. And I mean, make your choice. I have the Scream Factory release special feature or collector's edition, which has tons of special features on it. But there's also a 4K that came out recently. I'm not sure if that is through Scream Factory 2. I don't think it is, but either way, make your choice, this or 4K. Not sure how the 4K looks, but very fun movie. Now here is a really good one I watched not too long ago. I was going to do a review on this. I still can if you guys want me to, but this is My Name is Bruce. This is a movie directed by Bruce Campbell, starring Bruce Campbell. It's pretty much a satire on him. Like, he plays himself in the film. And this is just, if you're a fan of Bruce Campbell and you've never seen this, this is one of the best, because he just pretty much plays himself but amps it up all the way to the point that he's just a self-centered, egotistical, sarcastic piece of shit prick. I mean, man, that was pretty loaded for me, but he'd say the same, and it's just completely over the top and very cartoonish, and it's got a lot of charm to it. I'm not going to say much more about this because I would like to do a review on this if you guys are down. But anyways, those are the 5 I think you should pick up. Or the 7, if you want to be technical about it. Yeah, all 5 of these, all 7. I'm tripping on my own words. I'm a little rusty, guys. I'm a little rusty here. I suggest picking these up. They're all very awesome. Yeah, and like I was saying, like I always say, if you guys have any movies or anything you want me to review, just let me know in the comments. I own tons and tons of movies. If I don't own it, it's probably streaming, or I can pick it up if you guys recommend and think it's good enough and I don't own it. I feel like I've heard of most horror movies. Mostly want to do 70s, 80s, or 90s, which if you're new to this channel, that's primarily what I review. But with that being said, you know, I got some pretty fun stuff coming up. Like I said, I was going to release this video on Saturday, but I think I'm just going to put it out Sunday because I don't really want to get into this Night of the Comet video right now. It's 5 o'clock by the time I'm recording this, and I want to do a good job on that one. So I'll probably put that out next Saturday. And we have a lot of fun things coming up on this channel. I know I make my return to the ring, like I said, in 2 weeks from yesterday at the time of you seeing this. So I'm going to record a cruise control vlog if you guys like those. It's been a very long time since I've done one of those. And then the very next week, I'm going to Astronomicon, where there's going to be a lot of wrestling celebrities there, you know, like Trish Stratus, Rikishi, The Godfather. Then there's also, my big thing is Doug Bradley. Pinhead is going to be there. I can't wait to meet him. So I'm going to film my vlog for the wrestling show, and I'm probably going to film a vlog and haul video for Astronomicon. Those will probably be coming out the first couple weeks of March. And then I also have a big Vinegar Syndrome haul coming that I should be getting around that time as well. But until then, I am open to any suggestions of what you guys want to see on this channel. Once again, I want to thank anybody who watches my videos and subscribes, and thank you for the ones that shouted out or reached out to me, making sure, as one of my viewers said, I just want to make sure you didn't go AWOL. That gave me a chuckle, because like some people could be like insulted by that. I don't find that insulting at all. I found it hilarious. I was like, well, you know, if you knew me personally, it's not far off the rails, you know. Who knows? Maybe one day I will. But until then, I'm still here talking horror with all you horror hounds and ghouls out there. So like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you want to do with that. If you've watched the video, that's enough for me. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you very much. Blood Guts Gore. Check you guys next time.